Greetings to all, and welcome to Tahiti Monday. I am Shenanigans, and in this series of This Is How I Do It, I am going over Counter-Strike Source's The Hidden. This video will be about Iris member strategies. Once you have embedded the basic techniques into your being, you will be free to think about other things. Primarily, you should be thinking about using metagame strategies to increase your chances of spotting and killing Subject 617. The easiest strategy to use is baiting. This requires no requital from the other players, they need only to exist. Quite simply, you just wait for Subject 617 to attack or kill a fellow Iris member, allowing you to get off free shots. Some important things to keep in mind while doing this are: 1. Identify the skill level of your allies, so you can better predict their movements. If you keep hitting your teammates as much as you keep hitting Subject 617, you're not really contributing to the game at all. 2. Identify the skill level of Subject 617. Use the time when you don't have a clear shot to study the movements of Subject 617. Do they crouch a lot? Do they pounce up and down, or in and out, or back and forth? Develop a catalog so you are better prepared should they decide to attack you. And 3. If you lose sight of Subject 617, assume they are attacking you. Try briefly removing yourself from the area or checking alternative routes leading to your location. This will encourage Subject 617 to continue attacking your allies rather than switching over to you. Bonus tip: when Subject 617 throws a grenade, they usually follow straight in for the kill. Subject 617 easily gets bloodlusted for the damaged and blind Iris members. They don't usually concern themselves with your whereabouts. Now come the more team-based strategies. These take a lot of detective work and map awareness, so only focus on these strategies once you've mastered everything else. First is the cutoff. This involves identifying the path Subject 617 is taking and cutting them off in the middle of it. We have a teammate here and we have a teammate over here. The last shots at Subject 617 were in this direction. To better understand this, let's go to the map. Subject 617 was last seen in this area. We have a teammate up top covering the top lane, another teammate in the middle covering the middle lane, and us at the bottom covering the last lane. If no one sees Subject 617, i.e. no one is shooting at them, then Subject 617 likely escaped. The only escape path is down these stairs to the lower level. Having deduced the only path likely for Subject 617 to take, we now rush to that path in an attempt to cut them off. As I said, this takes a lot of detective work and awareness of the maps, so make sure you study up. The next two strategies are very similar to the last one, but require your teammates to be a bit more active. The flush only requires one other person. When you see a teammate going in for the kill, Subject 617 will likely be flushed out of wherever they are. We have a teammate here in this hallway, shooting at Subject 617 somewhere in this room. This will cause Subject 617 to flee out of the room, likely in our direction. Our task is to cover that exit and catch them in their state of panic. Finally comes the converging. This requires callouts and mass teamwork. This should only be attempted with people you've played with before who know how you operate. We have a teammate here shooting at Subject 617 down this hallway. Our job is to work with our other teammates to trap Subject 617. We've already communicated to each other where Subject 617 is headed, and as you can see, we have two teammates in position here and here. To get a better understanding, let's take a look at the map. At the beginning, we had a teammate here shooting at Subject 617 down this hallway. We were up on this ledge, and our teammates were in the other area down here. We take this path to cut off one of the two remaining exits, hoping to catch Subject 617 before they can escape. The real struggle comes when you're alone. If Subject 617 has focused on you, it's time to start thinking like Subject 617. Subject 617 likes to hang on walls, hide around corners, and pounce around you rapidly. You can exploit these often used tactics by assuming them to be true. Subject 617 has just broken this pallet and is likely standing in this area. We watch for where they pounce to, which is to the side of this wall. From here we have two likely conclusions. They are either still on that side of the wall waiting around the corner, or they have pounced above the doorway waiting to drop down. Since we're at full health, we can survive taking one hit to find out, and our guess being around the corner allows us to blind fire and catch Subject 617 completely off guard. The other way of predicting Subject 617's behavior is knowing that they will want to feed when they are low on health. If there is a fresh kill near you, rush to the body to catch Subject 617 before they have a chance to feed. If you're lucky, they might even be carrying the body, giving you a very obvious target at which to shoot. And that is how I did it. Iris member strategies. Remember to always switch things up and talk to your teammates. There are up to 8 of you on a team, so use the advantage you are given. Developing a network of friends to play with is a surefire way of creating an army that can decimate even the most elite of Subject 617 players. Speaking of Subject 617, you'll likely become Subject 617 more and more often, having honed these skills. I guess that means we should start to talk about that, which is the topic of the next Tahiti Monday the Hidden. Thanks for watching, and tell 'em Shen sent ya. What is that noise? What the fuck? Oh my god, these admins. Seriously? Seriously? Can we just play the game? Oh my god, did he just killed someone with it? Oh my god. These admins, man. OP. OP! Yeah, that's right. That's what you get.